Right. How do I fucking restart it? Obviously. I swear I don't want to. I haven't stolen there in hours. What? I did that. I just gone again. Right. Obviously. I swear I haven't stolen a lighter in hours. I got her back. What? I did that. My lighter's gone again. Stolen lighter. What? I did that. My lighter's. Did you hear it? Yeah, I heard it. Oh, okay. What are we going to that? Stop there. The funny part's supposed to be that they. Yeah, they did. They put 43.
Hi. I'm on my phone now. Was it really choppy earlier? Hanging out till 8:40. Watching Frank and the gang.
Show you something. The weight of my okay. Before I made it hit like here.
Together, this feel up. Nothing gets through the middle source.
My turn. Fire doesn't burn me. Listen.
Yeah. Let's go all the way to draw mine. Smell that. That's nice.
SBK made some videos of us. That's so cool.
Smell that. Oh, yeah, it's good. It's definitely good. Yeah, so I just put it lyrics with like verse and show you how that shit is back the song. So, yeah.
Hi, Twisted. I'm here. Can you see me better?
Yeah.
Lotus Flower Bomb. Oh. 26 motherfuckers up in here. Don't forget to hit that live on your way out. I cannot play that right now, but I might check it out later. I am not a big fan of crying. Whale makes me cry. Miguel reminds me of my ex. But, you know, we'll see.
Thanks. Me too. That came out badass. That's a fucking Nation's D level type shit. You know, I wanted to fucking PK on the D.
Get on the loop. Get out of that fucking mainstream.
Greatest song ever. The tribute back.
Just kidding. It's For Reasons. Oh, okay. If it's For Reasons, I'll listen to it. But not when I'm on here, because then if I'm gonna get popped for a good, it's gonna be a good song. For a good song. Not saying it's a bad song.
I've been trying to think how it works. I haven't had any idea.
I'll check it out. I will. I promise. Hi, 12 House. What's up? Boop, boop. Good morning.
One of them I was busting out last morning. There might have been one or two.
Kissing angel, good morning.
This is all for entertainment purposes only.
You were just posting it? Okay. I'm just kidding, Treeline. Of course I'll check it out. Of course I'll check it out. I got people that send me songs every day. Not necessarily all in a romanticized way. They want my Ned way, but a lot of them are. But then also just because it says that reminds me of, they think of something like that I would really enjoy, and I appreciate that.
Chat.
Hi, Fools and Tools. I remember that now. That's what Sal told me. Yeah, I need to get you modded up. Are you modded up? I can't tell who's my moderators or not because I'm on Restream, but I'm pretty sure you're modded. Yeah, the one I'm gonna scissor if you don't behave. Eva went to sleep crying and depressed and shit. I had a really rough day and night in there. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know. Hopefully she's on some kind of mood depressant. My dad takes Zoloft because when he called me, and first time I've ever heard my pops sound like this, he called and was like, hey, okay. He called and was like almost in tears, and he's like, I feel like I'm gonna jump out the fucking window. And I was like, Dad, I was like, you need to tell them that you have it's inevitable to not have depression when you're locked up. It's a battle not only of the minds, it's a battle of the spiritual battle, it's everything battle. So don't tell her, don't to feel. I know, that's the thing. That's the thing, is that we can't do nothing. And the fact to hear my pops, that's my example, right? I'm not trying to like change it onto me or whatever, but to hear him say that made me feel so fucking helpless. And you go, what's up, Rizzy? And you just got to remember that there's nothing we can do but be there for them as much as we can. And she's going to cry. But hopefully she can get on some kind of Zoloft, some kind of mood suppressant. I'm sure she's on. Good morning, Joe. Juggalas. The link's up there if you guys want to join me. It's going live till 8:40. Just talking my shit.
His account. Right.
My dad's been locked up now for about a year. It'll be a year next month.
Sure.
And we made it. Like my dad says, they can't keep me locked up forever. And that's the only thing that keeps your head above water in that motherfucking place.
Are you gonna share? Share?
I believe there should be some kind of sense of law in this world, of course, some kind of standards to live by.
Yeah.
But I also believe that with what my dad's in jail for example, is all about money. And that makes me upset. It's usually always about money. Even when it comes to the feds, especially when it comes to the feds. But anywho, hopefully she's doing better.
A dangerous pursuit, tearing down the Harbor Freeway.
She'll be okay. She's strong. So that's what I had to tell myself. Go ride, Rizzy! Don't for 13 years. Whoop, whoop. You can only do so much. I don't know yet. His sentencing is coming up next month, Mando. Time served, maybe a year or two. I don't know. All I know is that his first sentencing date was July 30th, and now they've prolonged it for this long. So I think it's better the longer. I mean, like, I don't know. Do I know Thug Rose? I don't think so. I don't know. Who's Thug Rose? Do I know Thug Rose? Is that a singer? Rapper? Sister, brother? the fuck? Oh yeah, I do know the MMA fighter. Yeah. Oops, hold on. I knew that sounded really, really familiar. She said upside is where she got moved to. Yeah, phone tablet. At least they get motherfucking phone tablets in there. Yeah, and it costs some money though. It is not cheap to sit in jail for your loved ones to sit in jail.
Pretty good.
But like I've been doing it for my pops for the last year. At least $50 a week to $100. So it's possible. Whatever makes them more comfortable in there is what I always say. Like to think. But we can only do so much. Yeah, at least they got tablets. That's something you could talk to about Twisted Tree Line there. I don't know. Can you help them out with that tree line? I don't know what to say to that. I don't know. What you mean is that not all of it?
Good stuff. Actually, the first video I made was who next devil. He was jamming out. Okay. Devil on the some shit. You while you're playing, good side. Good job.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I know which number you're talking about. That's like the main one that he needs to communicate to be able to write. There you go. There you go. Cause those, yes, yes. I'm thinking you can send me that mess. You could send me her address to Twisted Tree Line. Cause I used to write with a lot of my people that were locked up. I haven't done it for a while, but like where my pops is at, they don't even take letters. They won't even let me. There you go, Joe. There you go, Joe. Hey, Scuba Steve. Whoop whoop. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I still got all my letters from my homie Tyler that I used to fucking write to. And you know what's crazy is that was back when I was in high school. And to this day, he still tells me thank you for that.
Cool. You have to go out. Just video or whatever. So, you gave everybody video. Then you could
No problem, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I try to make my rounds before I go live and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I can smell that nitrous in here. Mm. Joking, just joking. I won't. I will not. Butane scares me. I like the smell of gas too, but I don't huff it. I swear to God, I don't huff it. I also like the smell of black markers. My dad used to take the markers away from me all the time. Mm. Mhm.
Been talking to people around.
Seymour.
Yeah, I'll break out.
Well, they weren't wrong on that for me anyway. See, that's why I'm doing that ass backwards. Back when I was younger, I tried the huffing and stuff, but I didn't. I went on to real drugs. Not saying it's any better, but now that I can't be on real drugs, but to have it controlled is the most important part. Like you can't be walking around just huffing everything all day, you know? Like I'm able to have I got aerosol, I got cleaning, like, I'm not like that and do it. I don't want buy everything and just well, my specifically like things. Good morning, Suzanne. But not every day. Thou shall not tanketh every day. Usually people only do it once a year at the gathering, but it helped me. So I broke it down though. It's okay. I mean, they sell it on the fucking like for fuck's sake, it's in the store, like your mom's fucking douche. Morning, Susanna. Give her Susanna. Sucks, Mando. Hey, you made it though. You made it through though, homie. I missed it. Oh. I was locked up so many years ago and no one wrote me. I'm sorry, Mando. So, like, the first thing I thought of when my pops went to prison or whatever, he didn't go to prison yet, but went to jail, was that. Like, you see it coming if you've ever lived with it or have family members that are drug dealers, you see it coming and you try to prevent it by telling them, like, not to do it. And then when you realize that they're so caught up in it that they're not, I started preparing for the inevitable. If you can ever prepare for that, not really, because it still hit just as hard as not knowing. So my dad, we lived like 3 years of not knowing when the feds were going to come and get him or not. And then he still kept doing what he was doing. So that was so fucking stressful. Like, then if you can't beat him, join him kind of type deal. But the ironic part of it all, you guys, is I ended up on my probation, my legal obligations, like 2 months after my dad got popped. So I had no choice but to straighten up, otherwise be in the same boat. So and then like that's why I realized that it had to have had to finally happen in my life, because it never did. This is the first time I ever caught a charge or anything for dope, meth in a pipe. But I was on my way to work. It wasn't like I was out slanging and banging and dranging. I was on my way to work and they pulled me over for too dark a tint. But when that, like, I know how they operate, especially around here on the res, and when they start fucking with your kid, that means you're gonna go pretty soon. So a month, like I got on probation November. They came and got my dad in December last year. Boom, boom, boom. So I knew that was coming. I know how they work a little bit, you know. They did it all fucked up, of course. They executed it really poorly, but in the end, might be his saving grace. So that's all I'll say about that part, because I know they'd be watching. And it feels good to finally talk about it and not have to live like the life that I lived before in secrecy for his protection and everybody else. So keeping that shit inside was killer, but that's why I vent it out now, just to maybe help somebody else. But I will never let no judge or no copper or anybody that feels like they're at a higher power than someone make me convinced that my dad's a bad person, because he is not. And he still takes care of me on the inside, and I still take care of him on for a reason, you know. My mom don't like me too much. I'd still do the same thing for her. I appreciate her and love her for helping take care of my kid with me. But she's got a different kind of relationship. She likes to a distant one. Don't get too close because you're gonna end up hurting, you know, like that kind of shit. So it's then when my dog he passed away, I was strong as fuck until then. And then that's why I know I'm crawling back out of that hole though. Because then along with that shittiness, I met this awesome group of people. And not to mention the juggalos that stuck with me for the last 4 years through this all. But then I met this cannabis community, and I'm pretty sure the love of my life. So that just seems to work out like that. I still don't have my pops yet, but it's getting closer and closer. And for that, I'm thankful for. So I had to bury that sad, shitty fucking, I just want to get fucked up feeling. I had to bury that bitch because I didn't like what it was making me become. But I'm doing better. So that's my little story a little bit. But I'm not going to sit here and preach and say I'm never going to do drugs again. I'm never going to do that, never, because that just makes me too overwhelmed, I think. But I will get through this legal obligation of mine because I promised myself that I would. Amanda, thank you. That's so awesome. Just to know something like that makes me feel good. Because I'm not trying to sit up here and be all preachy and I'm better than anybody. And like every guy that I've been with has made me feel like that. Cheers, Joe. Every guy that I've, or like anybody that I've let into my life like that, acted like they liked it and then they threw it in my fucking face. And so it makes me hesitant to be so open and vulnerable with you guys. But comments like that I do believe is what makes my heart feel better. Because if I can help somebody else out, then that makes me feel like I've done a little stuff. So thank you. As you know, I'm telling the truth because I ain't lying because I don't got nothing to fucking lie about. The only lying I got to do is on my belly and on my back when I feel like it. And on the side in the morning when its breath stinks. I'm just kidding. But yeah. It's just crazy because you guys have seen me at my worst. So I figured why not document it, me getting better. And then you might see me at my worst again. But at least it's getting out. Because I realized, thank you, Scuba. Woo woo. Because I realized when I was trying to keep that little bastard inside of me, and then I was just fueling it like with this air dust, like this chemicals shit, it created a fucking monster of a demon that almost killed I almost hurt myself or somebody else. And that, my friend, is where I draw the fucking line. And I had looked in the mirror and I said, you're fucking up and you're going to get your fucking self back. And I say that to myself every day. But now lately, it's been, girl, you're doing it. Yeah. And oh, booyah. Almost like I made it. I practically made it. Look at that bitch. But yeah. I figured, I'm not really a big fan of coming on here and crying around about my woes, but the fact that you guys took it as a testimony and appreciate it means I'm doing something right. Because I'm not trying to use it to get, like how some people I see do, but I might say the same thing again in another minute or fucking tomorrow, but yeah. And I don't got much here, but that's okay because I don't want to be close to a lot of people around here. And you know what I realized too? When you're sober, when the drugs is gone, they're gone too. That's the beauty of all that. Like an excavator inside, slowly tearing shit up. Yeah, that's what it felt like too. Oh God, that's what it felt like. Like I fucking knew better. I just knew better, and I felt myself slipping. Like I knew that I was still there enough to pull her back, but not by myself. That's what I realized. I've been doing it by myself for so long that I thought that I still could. And then when I realized, I'm like, wait, now, if there's people that want to be a part of my life, I should let them. And then I'd had to hear things that I didn't want to hear. And I still do. And I get a little shitty about it, but I'm just because I'm normal, a person. I think not normal. Let me rephrase that. Because I'm a person, a human, I meant. Um, and then like another thing too is like Sal saying, like, why, or like, and I'm not trying to be a victim. I'm really, really not trying to be the victim. It's just what I went through. So instead of being like, I can't do this because I went through this, I am changing it to I went through this, but I'm still gonna do this. If that makes any sense, I don't know what the fuck I just said, but I think I sounded cool. Yeah, and the drugs are gone, they're gone too. But that's okay because those are ones that cost you too much money anyway, to be honest, I don't wanna hang out with people that cost so goddamn much to hang out with. A true homie would buy that drug to do it with you. No, but and then I also looked at it like my PO told me, he was like, don't look at this as a restriction, look at this as a chance to live it, to change your life. Because, part of their job, he's a really good PO. He could have took me a long time ago if he wanted to. But like doing this kind of shit, that kind of shit, this kind of shit is them helping us. And at first, I looked at it, this drug patch on my arm, as these motherfuckers are in my shit, What the fuck, who are they to tell me I could fucking what to do? But then, like, when I knew, like, this last time that I was gonna have a dirty patch because I fell off, I had that feeling of, fuck, I don't wanna go to treatment. Fuck, I don't wanna go to treatment, and I was so stressed out about it. So I knew when I was gonna get my preaching and he came back around the second time, he was like, well, my PO was like, I'm not gonna give you a trophy, but I can also tell you that you don't wake up every morning wanting to get high. Because they could tell the progress, the whatever. Fuck, it's cold. And he's like, so he said, you're getting to the point now where we need you to stop because I stopped the first time, but then I got off my patch. So then in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm off my patch. Maybe I could dabble around a little bit. So then I slowly fucking started getting back into the dope here and there, here and there. Got a bit, a month went by. I was like, okay. Got right back into it. Ding, 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 dong. Boo, 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 boo. I knew it too. I kind of felt it inside, but in a way I kind of wanted it. So I go and open that door and there's my PO. Hi, surprise visit. I just realized we didn't do for you. Happened to take a hit that day. So then he asked me, how's work going? Da da da. And then here comes the question. If I was to give you a urine test right now, what would it come up as? I can't lie for shit. I'm a shitty fucking lie. I really. So right away I freeze and I'm just like, kind of put my head down and he's like, you're going back on the patch. I'm like, okay, whatever. But with that mindset right then and there, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, nah, fuck that patch. So I still kept using. But I don't want to be like that because my uncle's done that and he's been on probation for like 20 some years and it was only supposed to be like 6 or 10 or something from fucking up so much. So now I have to realize that even through trauma, which is going to happen in my life, until I get through this legal shit, I can't do it that way. But I do it with maple bars and coffee and a lot of weed. And at one time I even had a cart. I ran out of money to get carts though, but so it is a mind over. And then like having an outlet, it really fucking helps too. And that's why like 840 show, I always refer back to 840 show because that's where it all started. But initially Juggalo Madness is the connection between all of us or me and you guys. But 840 show was, and Sal was the first actual, was like right in the middle of my fucking healing, like when I really, really needed it. Like the Juggalo, the community that they were doing, that was fulfilling too. But I don't know, like it was kind of something different, but still the same. So it worked out fine. It worked out good. So then I'm like, I like chilling with these guys, but I don't like being all fucked up. So then it makes me not want to get all fucked up and just get stoned with you guys because it's just as fun. And that's where I'm at right now. But I ain't lying if I didn't tell you the thought comes across my mind every fucking day. Oh, alcohol. So, okay, so alcohol is my first drug of choice. Alcohol is initially my drug of choice. Hence the dry drunk I believe I get from nitrous and whatever. I had to stop drinking for my health because of the pills that I take. Otherwise, I'd still be straight up. But then thank you guys. I like him a lot. The best aspect is you're free and out here. You got options, we got freedom. But you know, like I understand too, though, if you don't have any legal obligations to abide by and you're doing all right in life, who cares if you want to get high? Even if you want to do crack, heroin, for fuck's sake, just do it in the closet like everybody else. Just kidding. But if you're trying to heal and you want to quit, be open about it and people will make you feel like shit. No, not like shit, but you kind of know what I'm saying a little bit. I don't judge. I do not judge. I don't understand fentanyl, but that's not up to me. I don't judge, but just don't be a shitty person. Sit there and get drunk all day for all I care, but go to work, have a home, have a life still. And if you can't, maybe you should kick it. That's what I had to do. Huh. Huh. And I had a good long run, man. I've been doing this shit for like 18 years. Yeah, 20 years or some shit. So I count my blessings that I still got my teeth and my looks and my ass. Because I was so scared of losing my ass and my teeth when I started doing meth when I was younger. And only one of our friends in our group, my brother, but one of our friends fucking killed himself or took his life because of it. But
He used his face as a program.
I believe in a witness. Witness these nuts across your chin. Like best friends and wives. Okay. You want to be mama or papa? Get over here and suck mama dick. That's a jail joke. Long run is a super. It is very much that scuba. But there's always a but. There's always a but. I also understand hurt, and it's this life ain't beautiful. It's fucked up. So if you got to take the edge off, take the edge off. Good job, Twisted Tree Line. 2 weeks. Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I've never shot up before. I've tried heroin, I've tried meth, I've smoked it all, I've fucking snorted it all, but I never stuck a needle in me because it freaked me out. And I watched a lot of my fucking people go like that though. That's one little thing I could pride myself on. And I've boofed twice, but my own self. Nobody else boofed me. I boofed me. First time was too high. Second time wasn't as good as the first time, so I just said no butt stuff. But that's just me. So shout out to everybody, whether you're struggling or whether you're not struggling. Either way, we're here for it. And I love you guys. Truly. I love you with my loins. If I could motorboat you guys, I would motorboat you guys. Maybe we can at the gathering I go to every year. I'm going to give out free motorboats this year. Last year was for $15. This year it might be for 10. Yeah. That's close. That's closey. Close enough. We don't need to get into details about our struggle or about our addictions, I guess, like that. Right. Right there. So that okay, Twisted Tree Line. This is what this reminds me of. Okay. When being raised up, the opposite of what Steve just said, like sadly, a lot of family around here get raised up to be thieves and fucking just misfit, just like really bad misfits. So I got raised up and say not to be a thief, still good person. My mom went to church. My grandma's still alive. Da, 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 da. Contradicting though, because they did drugs. So I didn't know that they did drugs, to be honest, until I got older. So they hid that for a while. But when I was 17 and my heart was broken for the first time, and my mom gave me a bulb, she told me to hit this until you don't feel anymore. That's where life went that way. So then you gotta blame my mama, you know? So then we blame my mom, blah, 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 blah. Nah, kinda, but whatever. I remember learning about the pamphlets about it in school. I was always I was first in my dare class, to be honest. I was all about it. And then that happened. Because I was trying to like I was trying to remember back when it all started, and pretty sure that's when it all started. I was gonna say free motorboats except for you. You were just $10. I pay back at times. Only one person motorboated me, that little fucker. He did it. He didn't even ask. He caught me off guard, that fucker. Oh, you work for? Oh, okay. I thought you meant you paid back the motor. I thought you meant you paid back the motorboats. I've worked for. I've never been a bunny. I've never had to be a bunny, or fuck for them or anything like that because of my family. But I watched a lot of them. Fucking bitches come and go through this bitch. So they work for him too, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I had to strive to do? Make sure that all them little bitches was old enough. I worked hard because I know they would be lying and I could tell by their mentality. So if any of them wasn't, I'd be over here with some motherfucking proof. My dad's like, you gotta go. Get the fuck out. I'd be to hell if he was gonna go to prison for that shit. The DARE program introduced me to drugs. No shit. Yeah. I was like, I know these little young, dumbass little bitches, and they ain't gonna get my dad caught up. So thank God he never got a charge like that. That was that was a living hell. I miss him to death, but I'm knowing that he's gonna come back better is what makes me give a little bit of credit to the government, Little bit of credit. You still got your System of a Down DARE shirt somewhere? I'm talking about the real DARE shirt though, with the lion on it. Rawr. I gotta pop into that one too still. My grandma got a fucking sweater. Everybody did. Bupati, what up? Bupati, aw. Welcome. I'm glad you guys enjoy my sorrow. Just joking, just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not sorrow. Thank you for listening. It's just me. I could put on makeup and be all fakey. I thought about it, but that's really, really hard for me. Exactly. I thought that weed was drugs too. Cheers. I thought that weed was drugs too. And I told my parents straight up, we need to have a talk, right? We need to have a talk, mom and dad. So then my mom brought me in there. She showed me her rolling tray. She showed me this was her medicine. That's what they've always referred it to as. But you know what? My mom and dad also made the front page news for fucking getting busted for weed. Yep, I remember the auditorium. Yep. I know, right? It's fucked up. I remember that. That drug cop's name was fuck, what was it? Damn it. Bazell. Officer Bazell. I'll never forget him. Showed me my first drugs. That's fucking right. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I'm here for your intervention, mom. Oh, it's almost 8:40 time, y'all. We're gonna do an 8:40 raid. Ready? Not yet. When he comes on, we'll go raid over there. We'll go intervention your mom over on the 8:40 show for her dick sucking addiction. Oh my god, Twisted Tree Line, you should have heard this one. So like this shit naturally being a juggalo. Oh, I also got told that just because somebody said juggalettes are all about sex and having sex. And I was like, I'm a juggalette and I don't fuck nobody. And then homie was like, you're a juggalo. There's a different, and I didn't even realize it. And I was like, he's like, I ain't dissing it because I thought that he was dissing him because my natural reaction is to stick up for anything that anybody says about juggalos, juggalettes. And they're like, no, like had to calm me down and was like, we're just saying that juggalettes are known for being promiscuous, having sex, getting crazy, da 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 da. I was like, yeah, okay, because I was gonna sit there and try to say, not all. He's like, but you referred yourself as a juggalo, right? And I was like, yeah. So that was the difference. Oh, I thought it was time. That was so funny. Oh, Sally Mom is there. Whoop whoop. See, I can admit when I needed to get calmed down. That's my man. Hi, babe. I'm stoned as fuck already. But yeah, it was something else. I never looked at it in that way. Just waiting for 8:40. But yeah, he was right. I'm not a juggalette, I guess. I don't go and get hoary like that, but I don't have nothing against them. That I just want to make sure that very clear. I got not a lot of girlfriends that are I don't got a lot of girlfriends. But that's what that's what they want to do. That's what they could do. I don't get mad when I get called a juggalette, but I just kind of don't like them getting looked at in that frame. But as long as they're saying it's not a bad thing, then I guess it's not. But I get it. I get the picture, the way it looks. Juggalos aren't wrong. I'm just joking. No, of course we would. But I'm just saying, like, if it was somebody trying to talk shit, it's hard not to defend them. Like, there's nothing wrong with going out and having promiscuous sex. So don't try to say that they're a shitty person for doing that. That's all that I'm getting at. No, that's all. Yes, love and respect. Exactly. There's lawyers that are juggalos. There's jailers I know that are juggalos. Like CEO, or wait, no, is that what they're called? I have my fucking degree in psychology. But like, and I know that I know Mike respects the juggalos, and I was kind of trolling a little bit. I was just kind of having fun, but but like when I have to hear it from other people that are trying to be really shit, like when they come on my lives and they're like, "Turn this shit off," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, I give you my shirt off my back. What is that all in your back? Dirt. Bitch, give me your shirt. For real. Bootsy boots, boots, bootsy. But I guess not only Juggalo, everybody. You know what? I had somebody come into my TikTok live before and say, "What the fuck did he say?" And it made me like cry. I got so angry. He said, jungle music. I didn't know what that meant. He was like, "Turn that jungle music down." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then another moderator was in there and they're like, "That you racist piece of shit." And I didn't even realize it. And I was like, fucking talk like that? It really bummed me out. 70. Hi, TK. Is he? 8:40, Ray. Thank you. Let's go. Blah, 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 blah.